Motherfucker couldn't pick a better moment. A motherfucker couldn't pick a better moment to play with me today. Cause I got time. And I know how to make time. If I don't have time. Everybody tapping in. It's Cuttercation, the Kickback Podcast Show live stream. What it do, Bob Dylan? What it do, man? Up in the building. I got the showrunner going up. As you see, I got a showrunner. Can you still be friends with your ex? We talked about this last night a little bit, but I want to bring it up again at the showrunner because I have some news to share with you guys today, tonight I should say, about what happened with me today. Got some news I got to share with you guys today. And it blew my mind. I'm going to wait till a couple people tap in to share this. Of course, hit that like button for your boy. Of course, I do want to... Wait, let me share all this first. Let me share it to a couple of people. Hit that like button. Hit that motherfucking like button. Hit that subscribe button. Didn't mean to swear too early. I just came from my son's football practice. They had a good practice. They got a game Saturday. They have 2 games Saturday against a team that's undefeated, just like them. My son them are undefeated. They 4-0, and his team they about to face is 4-0. And this could be this probably show us where they at. My son can find out if they're a good team or they good as they think they are. Yeah. Go ahead and get it. What's up with it, Lisa? What's up with it, Lisa? Yeah, we got to talk about this right here today. I got some stuff I want to share with you guys today. Tonight, I should say. I got some things I got to share with you guys tonight. And, yeah. 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 Hey, Miss Lisa, how you doing? Just got done with my son's practice. Dropped him off. We had, Raising Cane's. Brought my bus straight home. So, we got a little show runner tonight. We still gonna just shoot the shit like we always do. I got a show runner tonight to ask, can you still be friends with your ex? But better yet, is your relationships from the past, are they still hunting you? Do you have any relationships in the past that are hunting you? Like it can be a past relationship with a ex or previous jobs or whatever, something that you did, or just not even a relationship, or it's things from the past starting to hunt you all of a sudden. Or when I say that by, are they starting to reoccur again and pop back into your life, and it's something that's not really good. It's not good for your health. And we're gonna leave it right there, man. And I want everybody to see that. Tap in. I started almost on time today. It's 9:20. We got Dylan in the building. We got Miss Lisa Gross in the building. Y'all see the thumbnail I put up there with Whoopi Goldberg, all color purple? Check the thumbnail out. Everything you done to me, I already done to you. I hate it with the Sealy. I put Sealy on the fucking thumbnail. Y'all check out that thumbnail, let you know what type of time I'm on tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by saying this, guys. I'm a person, man, a man of age. They don't have any beefs, uh, no confrontations, no enemies, or I don't even think I'm not gonna say I don't have haters because everybody has haters somewhere. But I'm a guy of age who always been this way. I never had any enemies or some people that have such type of hate for me or hate on me at any kind of way. And I know I don't. I'm not that type of person that has to look over my shoulder about something because of what I've done in the past, or I never robbed nobody. I don't owe nobody money. Um, I stick to myself. I don't be in nobody's business. I don't run with crowds and shit. I'm not always in the mix of everybody's shit. Uh, I'm just a guy that I stick to myself. I'm kind of like a loner, but I'm not a loner. But I always been a guy, man, that mind my fucking business. Um, I stay out the way, and I don't get in the mix with shit that goes on back in Shreveport or any other street business that goes on in Shreveport or Dallas. Earlier today, while I was at work earlier today, and I'm at work. I'm working, and then my phone was on the charger. I picked my phone up, and I looked to see I had a text message. Matter of fact, I didn't even see I had a text message. You know how you get a notification when you get a notification at the top, you can read what's going on. As I picked my phone up, I got a text from somebody from a 318 number, and which is a Shreveport, Louisiana number. And that read, text read this right here, guys. I'm gonna pull it. I posted on my Facebook page. This what the text read. This what the text read. Look out, blood. I think I need to make a move to Texas to check your energy. He meant to say your energy, but he said your energy, bozo ass nigga, with all this clown shit you be posting on Facebook. I'm gonna repeat it again. I got a text today from this 318 number, which is a WhatsApp fake number, because they not gonna they use another number too this as well after they use this number and text me. They continually text me out throughout the day until I pissed them off and I trolled them so bad where they just didn't want to talk to me no more. So I know the number is not a real number. It's a WhatsApp number because I tried to call the number back. They don't want to answer it. And when I text them and he don't want to, he'll reply back. Then I see he text from a different number. He tried to say it's his homeboy number. So let me get back to the story. I got my phone. It said, "Look out, blood." He's calling me a blood just in I guess to try to be disrespectful toward me by calling me a blood. He said, "I think I need to make a move to Texas to check your temperature, bozo ass nigga." Bozo ass nigga, bozo, the term bozo. Y'all hear me say this shit all the time, bozo. What it do, Nee Leo? Nee Lee, what it do, Nee? Y'all know I use the term bozo all the time. Everybody know I use the term bozo. From Facebook to everything, I always use the term bozo. Them saying that right there opened up who I could think it is. So now I'm talking to somebody, I don't know, they're a stranger. Somehow I made somebody mad, or somebody's mad at me at Shreveport because of my Facebook post. So now I'm going back to look at the posts I've been posting. Even Lisa will tell you, I haven't been posting that on Facebook in the last month or two. That's well, I'm fucking with somebody or antagonizing somebody or capping on somebody. Most of my posts I've been showing on Facebook lately are the stuff that's going on with the track meet guy, Carmelo Anthony. A bunch of fights they've been showing on the World Star page. I've been showing shit like that, and I've been showing my live. The only thing I've been posting on Facebook is my live. So when I think about that, I say, okay, this person right here, whoever this person right here is, they just making up some shit. So which brings me back. Y'all remember what it do, JJ Davis? Y'all remember, right? About 2 nights ago, when somebody brought up the topic about getting blocked on Facebook. Somebody had mentioned, what do you think about blocking people on Facebook? And I shared the story with you guys about uh, me being blocked on Facebook by an ex of mine. And then I shared y'all the story of how that ex started a new page, and she anyway. I brought my ex. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall, he's gonna be good, man. I'm a Niner fan. Shout out to the Niners. But back to my story. Um, so I when I explained that story to you guys, right, about my ex, and and I was talking about how the situation was, how she had me unblocked with her new page because she used my new page. She used my page to build her friend list back up on her new page, and then once she got her friends list built up enough, she blocked me again. So when I shared y'all that story, um, the next day, which was last night, we talked about some other shit. I brought up some more stories about my past relationships with a lot of women, just not her. So remember, I always talk about how I have people that's watching, but they don't speak. What it do, 85 cut? Hmm? Um, what it do, 85? I'm trying to stay on track. Now remember, y'all, I told y'all how they try to build their friends list back up, and then they block me. Goes back to tell you, I said how people be watching my Facebook, my YouTube live, but they don't speak and they don't show me love. And then most of the time they just be looking. I know it's people from Shreveport who I grew. What's up to Brazil in the house? I know most of the time when the people watching me and they ain't speaking or talking and whatever, I know it's somebody from Shreveport. They don't want me to know they watching me. And that goes to show that this right here, this message tells me everything because for they try to cover their tracks by saying the shit I post on Facebook to throw me off. Because I don't post no bullshit on Facebook to make nobody mad. So by knowing already they ain't getting this energy from the Facebook post, they've been watching my YouTube live and they feel offended by what somebody said on my YouTube live, or they got a friend that's telling them shit that I said on my YouTube live or whatever. So they come to me sneaking with a different number, threatening me, talking about they want to get at me because of shit I've been saying on Facebook, which I ain't been saying nothing on Facebook. If it's anything, you probably caught me saying some shit on my YouTube live, and you don't want to you don't want to give yourself away. And plus, I'm the one that says bozo, and there's only one person I know that says bozo. Besides, I'm the reason why they say bozo. And even though they post and they comments, they still use the term bozo in their comments and posts because people have told me. People have hit me up and people have hit me up and told me, yeah, man, they got to be heard. To get to the story, this right here person, this message I got right here that I post on Facebook, this guy, he gonna finally text me and say, I'm such and such for Stony Hill. You know, and all this, I'm like, what the fuck a dude for Stony Hill have a problem with me for? And I never met him. I ain't been in Shreveport in 20 some years. How would I have a problem with somebody in Stony Hill? Especially he's a blood. I didn't even know Stony Hill was a blood neighborhood. The last I checked, it was a Crip neighborhood. I guess time changed everything. But for a nigga to still be on some blood Crip shit anyway, with coming at me on some shit like that, then let me know this is just this is something that my ex either sent some niggas at me because she didn't watch my YouTube live and she heard me speak about our relationship or her, and she's mad, and this is her way of trying to get at me by threatening me, or this is her period texting me, acting like she a dude, because she even the text even went to a point where they started saying, "Ain't no woman want to fuck you anyway." I'm like, what is it? Why is the nigga telling me this? So they gave away them bit. So that sounds like a woman texting me when they brought up me not getting pussy from other women, which is not true. So why would a dude make that statement anyway? Don't nobody pussy, don't no woman want to fuck with you no way. So when they said that shit right there, light bulb popped up. I said, bing. I said, yeah, this is who I think it is, because they still torn and mad from our breakup. And they've been watching me on YouTube. And I hope they're watching right now, or whoever it is been watching me. or because they got somebody watching my Facebook post because they going back saying shit. They text me again from a different number saying, I see you went to Facebook with it. I sure damn did. To let everybody know what type of motherfucking bozo I'm dealing with. And when they read the fucking text, everybody had inboxed me and said they said the same thing. They said they think that they know who it is. Just by using the term bozo. And then bringing up Crippin' and Blood and all that shit and bringing up Homeboys and all that right there. I already know. I don't have any enemies with nobody or dislike with nobody for me to get that type of message. And plus, not too many people have my phone number. Not from Shreveport, no way. Well, it's more than that, Lisa. It's just I went into detail about me being blocked. And more than likely, that person was watching a YouTube live and listening to everything tick for talk. Didn't want to comment. Whoever was watching it, and either she was watching it or somebody had delivered the news to her that I was speaking about her on my YouTube live. So she ended up sending somebody to send me this text message, or she either did it herself. It's either one of the two. And she almost gave herself away because how she was talking. It's like she was letting her emotions get in the way, and she almost slipped and probably gave away herself. Now keep this in mind. This happened also back in November, and I think it was November or December when I brought up. I had a kickback chit chat episode where I was talking about the black athletes dating white women and marrying them. I brought up. I talked about a lot of shit on that show, and I brought up my past relationships in that particular relationship also. And right after I loaded that video up, about a week later, I get these fucking anonymous texts from somebody from a Houston number, an 832 number. I mean, and I knew it was a Houston number, but it was a fake ass WhatsApp number. They was talking the same shit to me then, and it the same situation that occurred 3 nights ago. Now 3 days later, I'm getting anonymous texts again, just because I spoke up on a story to y'all about what's going on and what happened in my life. And hey, I can be Perry Mason with some shit sometimes. It don't take that much to investigate some people's shit. You can put words together and clues together, and you can come up with who it is. Because I don't deal with that many people. So when you don't deal with too many people, you can tell which shit coming from. Like if I tell one person something about what's going on and don't tell nobody else nothing, and somebody else happen to tell me what they heard, I know who told me. I know who told them. Yeah, I follow the patterns. I said, because I never talk about her on Facebook. I never talk about her to people in the public. I don't never bring her up. People never bring her up. I just so happened to bring her up the other night because you brought up a topic that the story fits well for her. And last night we was talking about some shit like that too, a little bit. And then all of a sudden I get this anonymous text from a Shreveport number, which she probably gave somebody my number. And apparently it's 2 dudes talking shit to me, I guess, because the dude say on the second number, oh, that was my homeboy texting you too. Bullshit. Whoever it is, and for whatever reason, you must got to be the most bozo motherfucker to let what I post on Facebook make you so mad that you want to come out here to Texas and do something to me. You can't even afford to drive to Texas from where you at. Nigga, you say you stay in Stony Hill Projects. Nigga, you paying $50 a month for rent. Nigga, you barely making it, nigga, and you probably living off a girl or staying with a girl. If you watching, whoever you are, I'll be in Shreveport whenever, and and I don't care who. I'm not gonna be worried about nobody then. My bad. Charge your bitch up, Bob. So I figured it out. I said, you know what? This makes sense now. The pattern's caught up. The last time I brought her up on the, cause it's funny though. Like she got me blocked on Facebook, but she still got me subscribed on YouTube. She might don't be subscribed to me. She just got it where she got access to my channel where she can look and listen every now and then, and she can watch my show. Like right now, she can be watching my show and I won't even know it, cause they don't let you know who's watching. It just shows a number, and I won't know she's watching unless she's coming. So whoever it is running back telling her shit, or whoever you are that's acting anonymous, threatening me and shit, I hope you watching this live tonight, because I'm gonna stay doing what I've been doing and nobody ain't gonna change it. I don't understand why a grown man is gonna crash out behind a woman anyway that he don't even really fucking know. And that's how I knew, and that's how I knew that they were using my Facebook page to retain their friends to their new page, because they ended up sending the fucking friend request to one of my partners from West Dallas. They don't even fucking know. Who's the bozo here? Like I wasn't gonna see that shit. But now you want to play with me and send texts and stuff like that because you don't want to face. I had to tell the motherfucker, I said, if you really was about that life, nigga, you would answer the phone and confess who you are. I'm not going to say who they said they was, because they could be lying and using up somebody's name just to try to cover up their trail. And I'm not going to do that. I just know somebody from Stony Hill got a problem with me, talking about this, that, and the other, and trying to justify my street credibility and all that shit. Then brought up the fact of me getting pussy and not getting pussy. What type of nigga worried about a nigga getting pussy or not? That sound like a female to me. That's why they stopped texting me though, because eventually it was gonna come out who they really were. Cut. I had some shit going. Look at this shit, y'all. Look at it. Y'all see that? The clown can't even type. I shared it on Facebook. Nigga text me this shit today. It would have made more sense if you would have said, say, man, I've been watching your YouTube channel, man. Fuck that bullshit you be talking about, nigga. Which I would try to understand what shit I'm saying is bullshit, is not right. What I'm saying on Facebook is this bad or bullshit anyway. I mean YouTube. So they would have did better saying something about me being on YouTube saying some crazy shit. Cause I don't say nothing. When my homeboy like, man, I just looked at your timeline. You ain't been posting nothing about no shit. I haven't. But there was a way to cover up them saying they watch my YouTube channel. Because if there's anything they mad at that I said or did, they probably could have been watching my YouTube channel, watching the live stream. And I won't be surprised they one of these trolls to be up in this motherfucker every other night. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, it ain't a nigga that can tell me. It ain't a nigga that can tell me that he has a problem with me, or that he disliked me, or I did something to him to make him not like me. It's not a nigga that can tell you that I know. Nah, they don't like to see nobody do prosper. I mean, to be now, if this is some dudes say what if these are some dudes that are really from where they say they from, and they have a problem with me, they have to be haters, because I mean, I'm not doing nothing to make nobody be mad. Now, if you just hate me for saying what I want to say on my YouTube channel, that's cool. You have every right to, though. But that's not going to stop me from saying what I'm saying. If I gotta share stories about my past relationships or past situations that goes along with the topic we talking about, I'm gonna share it. If you create your own YouTube channel where you can contest my story with your story. The shit crazy though. Like that's the last thing I was thinking about today though. But guess what? I got time for shit like that though. I sit there and play with them on the text message. I troll back. I said crazy shit, to piss them off. I know they gonna keep themselves anonymous because it's some bullshit anyway. They know this is behind some bullshit anyway. And like I said, there's a 90% chance that these ain't no niggas talking to me. ex-girlfriend coming at me, talking shit to me, trying to frighten me, but she can't. I even put the address on it. You want to, you gotta. This is where I be at majority of the time. I'm not that hard to find. You got somebody, you got a problem with me. There's a chance you can catch me at Logie's Bar, right there on Mumford and Beltline. Anytime, any given night, you can catch me at Logie's. I'm somewhere around there. You know I'm in Addison somewhere. You know what type of car I drive. If you pass by the red, you happen to pass by a spot and see my truck or whatever, it won't be. It's not that hard. Motherfucker trying to play games with you and shit. I'm just gonna bring it to the tube and expose it, and let everybody know, hey, this is what's going on. People want to watch from a distance and don't want to talk and nothing. Fuck it, I'm gonna give them something to talk about. Cause tonight's show is gonna lead to what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna be some other shit brought up tomorrow. Now that I'm saying what I'm talking about now, just on this live. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. New building, new relationship. What it do, Jahad Oceans, man? What's happening? What's happening with Mr. Oceans? I'm just chilling on it, man. Just telling everybody about my crazy day that happened. I got an anonymous text from a stranger, somebody I don't know, threatening me because they upset with the stuff that I post on Facebook, which I ain't been posting on Facebook, so I knew that was a lie anyway. What they really meant to say is that they mad about what I've been doing and saying on my live stream on YouTube, but they didn't want to let me know they'd be watching my YouTube channel, and that's why they mad at me. So they tried to throw a curveball by saying Facebook posts, which I ain't been petty on Facebook in so long. Where I probably said anything that'd make somebody mad, a nigga mad anyway. What it do, Scrub? I ain't said nothing anyway on Facebook that'll make a nigga mad anyway. Now I probably rub some female fellas the wrong way by talking about wigs and eyelashes. I might done that. But as far as me saying some shit to make a nigga mad that he wanna try to come do something to me, that sound like some bitch shit. That sound like some bitch shit. That sound like a female psyching a nigga up. That sound like a female psyching a nigga up to go do some shit that he don't really want to do because she mad and he think he gonna get something out of her and he gonna end up fucking his life up. Or it might only, like I said, it might don't even be no nigga. It might could be this old stupid ass motherfucking lady who's hiding behind a fucking fake number. And like I said, go run tell that. Whoever else watching me from afar, from Shreveport, because I know y'all Shreveport motherfuckers, all y'all do is get on here and look and watch. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all the only motherfuckers that just gonna get on something and don't let a nigga know you there anyway. Because most of y'all don't. Now, I do have some people who just don't fuck with me. They don't fuck with me probably because of her, or they don't fuck with me because I date white women. And they think I don't like, they think I don't like black women, which is a lie. And these niggas, these slow ass niggas, they gonna follow these bitches. They gonna follow these bitches because they want these bitches to pay attention like them. What it do, Liam? Long time no see, my boy. Y'all hit that like button. But like I said, I don't have no worries because it ain't nobody that I be fucking with. Ain't nobody. I don't have any enemies. And motherfucker come out here to Texas trying to do something to me. I got the text messages threatening me. So just know that it won't be good on your part if something happened to you, buddy. Coming down here with that bullshit. So go run tell that too. Whoever else is talking and shit. Scrub, just to catch you up, man. I'm not talking about no. I'm not concerned about no girl relationship. I'm just telling a story about an ex of mine. An ex of mine is. I think I have an ex is playing with me because I'm getting anonymous text from somebody that's threatening me with some bullshit because I guess they I guess some shit that I said on here. And they try to make it seem like I posted on Facebook, which I haven't. So they try to, here you go right here, you read. See, look. Look at that. Look at that. This is the text I get today. Look here, blood. He referenced the blood term to me because the fact that I'm from a Crip neighborhood. He referenced the blood term to me, just let me know he's the blood, and it just and just they're supposed to ride on me too, I guess. And he's gonna say, I think I need to make a move to Texas to check your energy, or bozo ass nigga. The term bozo ass nigga is something I say. Now this somebody either that's watching me and been studying me and know I use the term bozo a lot, so they gonna say it to me. Or it's just ex of mine who still uses that term because I'm the reason why she says it, and it's her talking. Or she might told him to say that. This shit go wide. This shit's wide open. So I said, you know what? I got time today. I ain't been bothering nobody. I ain't been fucking with nobody. I don't even really just tap into the Shreveport business like that for a nigga from Shreveport to be talking to me any kind of way who never met me. So I know he let a chick gas him up, and then y'all know how things like this turn out to end. It ain't gonna go right. So I hope that person is watching tonight. You don't have to come in or like. I hope you watch tonight because I know if you are, you're gonna have something to say tomorrow on a text message. Nobody don't even have there's only a few people have my number. Cause for the longest, this phone right here I got, yeah, they not even racist. They're not racist. Not the person I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the people in general. They you know how you got people say they don't got a problem with people, they not side their race, but they really do. They just don't want to say it. But even if they really don't care about you doing it, they respect and they take on you be a little differently once they see you dating a woman outside your race. That's what I mean. So it's hard for some people who I grew up with to show me the love because of that. And not only that, some of them decided when me and this chick broke up, I had people who went to go side with her because she gave them a sob story to try to make me look like the bad guy and make her look like the victim. Then you got a bunch of niggas who supposed to been cool with me who sided with her because they just trying to fuck. They want to be spoiled too. Cause she spoiled me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't care how much a motherfucker spoiled me. If you crazy shit, fuck you. Run tell that. Got a nigga way from Stony Hill calling, talking shit to me, texting me. Like I was saying, nobody had this number I had this number for a while. I had two phones. I had my iPhone, I had this phone. I never really used this phone that much right here. I didn't give nobody that number. I didn't really start giving out this number until I became single and I turned the iPhone off. So I started giving out this number and only gave it to select few. And my phone don't even ring that much. People who call my phone, the people who I talk to on a daily or weekly basis, it's not no pop-up calls. Yeah, that's why I'm from Shreveport, man. I stay in Dallas though. I'm born and raised in Shreveport. But that's why I'm cool with not being in a relationship. I'm cool with not having people around me though, because you never know who throwing the arrows and rocks at you or going back and making up shit to people. I don't want nobody to have any type of privilege to say, oh, Cuddy went back and said this. Oh, I seen Cuddy on you. I don't get nobody that type of reason to do anything. I stay to myself. I don't hold no conversations. Cause people, they record phone calls these days. You should be on a phone call with somebody, they probably taping everything you saying. And me, I ain't gonna say nothing on the phone that I ain't gonna tell nobody anyway, face to face anyway. I don't like to discuss people on the phone that's not around. You from you from Shreveport too, Jahad? What part of Shreveport you from? Oh, this where you know me from? Yeah, man, I'm born and raised in Shreveport. On Facebook, I'm Cuddy J. Davis. Yeah, man. So that was pretty much that kind of made my day a little bit. I had everybody laughing. Yeah, everybody was tripping out. What type of person is it is that fucked up about a Facebook post, but they want to drive somewhere to put their hands on you? You from Wickerland? Shout out to Wickerland. Them my homies right there, man. Wickerland Projects in the house. My cousin Low. You know, you got Marco Glass, nigga. You got shit. My nigga Head Turner Bosco. You know what I'm saying? He the one to come out with the Bosco Head Turner Bosco clothing line. The neighbors thing right here, yeah. Wickerland, I know about what. Yeah. Shout out to my Wickerland homies. Angie Loke. Shout out to Angie Loke, the homie. But yeah, I got, you know, like I said, somebody's watching my YouTube live, and they create narratives, and I put it like this: I got people watching my live that would never say nothing to me, but they would come up with me and make some bullshit up. They try to play with me. I just said to myself, I told my homegirl Keisha, and Lakeisha Dodge was on the live the other night. That's why she was laughing and screaming and shit, because she know, and all of a sudden, I get an anonymous text from somebody talking about what I post on Facebook. No, nigga, you mad what I said in my live. Ain't nothing, you can go on my timeline right now on my Facebook page. You won't see nothing that I post to make somebody mad. Appreciate you, man. You're a real one too, man. I did a podcast at Bosco Head Turner event he had when he had Gangsta Boo. Bosco had Gangsta Boo at one of his events at that little spot out there on 76th Street, wherever it was somewhere, about 3 years ago. I was interviewing everybody. Bosco, what was called Give Me My Flowers Now event. Yeah. If you familiar with that, if you was out there then, you know what I'm talking about. Carl McClinton. Yeah. Raquel Glass, Delisha Glass. See, like here, Jahad Oceans. Jahad Oceans. He from Shreveport. He's somebody, he's speaking. He's telling me he from Shreveport. He's not acting all anonymous and whatever, like he's somebody else, which he probably could be somebody I know. I don't know if this is his real name, but it's not like I'm saying to, this is his third time coming on my live. All I do is share stories about stuff that I've been through, and somehow down the line, it probably offend somebody because you might be part of the story, but it ain't to be shitting on you. Shit's wild, man. Like I said, it's gonna be something else tomorrow. It's gonna be something else tomorrow, cause it's live. We gonna this is how you catch the rat right here. How everybody doing today, though, man? How everybody doing? I know I ain't want to get too deep yet. I'm probably gonna bring it up again. You know what I'm saying? Some extra people tap up in here though. But how's everybody doing tonight, man? I don't want to burden y'all down with the bullshit, the bozo shit. Since I'm a bozo ass nigga. But like I said, I have one or two people in mind that can be doing some shit like that. But there's only one particular person that has my number. Because my number is not placed anywhere where you to have it. And my homeboys, if they don't know you and they don't think that you know that I know you, they just not gonna give you my number. Hey Jahad, you know MC, big head ass MC? I'm from Cherokee Park. I appreciate you, Lisa. At the same time, you know, I know it sounds like some bullshit and like it's be some petty shit going on, but you still gotta pay attention and stay focused when people doing shit like this, because it can be like I said, it could be somebody that be watching the fucking live every night, just watching my moves and listening to what I'm saying, and then like I said, when they finally see me, they probably try to get me. That's what the is. That's the pros and cons about this. People, y'all see me, I don't see y'all. Oh no, I ain't gonna let the devil. I ain't gonna let the devil steal my joy, man. Like I said, I stay positive, man. I go to work every day. I come home. I do my live stream. I talk to everybody on here. And when I'm off, I chill. I smoke my weed, drink. I might hang around and chick. The weekends I'm off, my kids come over here. My kids, if I get my kids on the weekend, come over. That's my joy right there. That's my peace. You just stay in Grimmett Drive too. Yeah, I'm from Cherokee Park, man. You know all the homies over there in Grimmett. Timmy Loke, my cousin, them Charles Davis, Shebo them, Chubb Loke, Scotty, all them niggas. Sean Shaw, Duck Douglas. I thank you, Miss Lisa. Yeah, you stayed in Grimmett Drive and you stayed in Wickerland, yeah. Yeah, but this what comes with the media game, y'all. The podcasting, the YouTube channel, or whatever. The public figure status, man. You start getting strangers and people coming at you. A lot of shit come with this game. You know. My bad. You make people mad, not intentionally. You don't do it intentionally to make people mad. You just say how you feel about stuff, and people they get extra mad the fact because you got a platform. The fact that you got a platform to say some shit and make it spread faster and further than what they do, they automatically take hate to you. And like I said, my intuition tell me that this is who I think it is because I did the same. I brought them up, not on the. I brought them up to share a story to relate to what I've been through, the match, what I was talking about, and next thing you know, I started getting these anonymous text messages back in November, the same way. Motherfucker said some shit about me. I'd either get off Facebook going live and shaking my ass, which I wasn't, but that was their way of just trying to throw me off again, to let me know, to let me think that they're not watching my YouTube channel. Because this is where they're getting their disturbance from, my YouTube channel and what I say on my YouTube channel. Because I don't really interact and talk that much on Facebook no more, especially since I've been doing my live stream. And as soon as I bring up a little story again that involves this person, they come to anonymous text again. Yeah, it's the same thing. We go there, celebrities go there. And think about it, hey, Jihad, I've been doing this shit, man, since 2016. And back then, when I started podcasting, the podcasting game went, where is that now? The podcast game, it's like being a rapper now. You got podcasters beefing with other podcasters, podcasters beefing with rappers, beefing with other motherfuckers and other bloggers. Back when I first started podcasting, it wasn't that. It was podcast unity. Everybody was cool, wanted to be, collaborate with each other and come on, everybody invite you on this show. You come on, they come on your show, you come on their show. It ain't like that now. Some people giving podcasts a bad name. So you got some podcasts, all they do is they just distribute mess. Their content is mostly messy and not saying it's bad, but that's what they get. But some people don't like the messy shit and all that. But they still tell me I subscribe to it anyway. That's why when you tell somebody you got a YouTube channel, you can do a podcast, the first thing they ask you, so what do you talk about? And me, I be all over the place like bird shit. I see, for one thing, I got a live stream where I just be talking about everything, man. And don't come there if you're looking for professionalism. I just be, bonding with my fucking audience. I said my other two shows I do on my channel is the podcast and I do the Kickback Chit Chat. And that right there, I record, I pre-record it, then I load it up. So by the time I load it up, you can't talk to me while if you come in, I'm not gonna read the comment until I see I got a comment, a notification for a comment. On here, if you come in, I see it right then. Yeah, but I'm talking about like shit. I started podcasting to show love, to give people love, to give people their flowers. They don't just not giving them. I created a platform for the rappers that's getting overlooked. There's on the come up. Dallas had a big. Dallas was the music scene was going real heavy back then. And Dallas scene, all the headline rappers they was getting put out there, but there was a bunch of other rappers that has great talent and just as better as the Beezies and the Trap Boy Freddies, and they just didn't have the fucking fan base or the money. So I created a platform for guys like that, guys who I used to rap with back in the day, homies from Shreveport. I had all type of niggas from Shreveport come to my show. Come out here to Dallas. Mr. Woden, Big Sack. Big Sack. Who was I had? Bosco Head Turner, he came out here. Had about 4 or 5 other artists, man, people just came from Shreveport. They came to Dallas to get an interview. So nigga can't say I wasn't showing love. I see another podcast. That ain't my business, but let's talk about it. They get a lot of hate and backlash at them, but they also get a lot of positive and love given to them too, though. But people are hating on them. The bigger they shit getting, the more hate they're gonna get. Cause when they first started out, people was loving them. When I first came out, people was loving me. But once I started getting a lot of subscribers and started touching on topics and shit where I was giving my perspective, that's when it started changing. You start giving people a reason to hate you. Because people already be looking for a reason to dislike you anyway. It's like people are already looking for a reason to dislike you when they meet you or see you. And if you're a cool person and you come out real cool and you genuine and stuff like that, they like that, but at the same time they still waiting on you to slip. This motherfucker too perfect. I can't wait till they fuck up. I can't wait till they do something that's gonna make them look bad. Like it's like I don't like a nigga from Shreveport. My name shouldn't be in no nigga mouth in Shreveport. He say, "All right, Joy, what Cuddy doing? I wonder what Cuddy doing." I see Cuddy was at his son's football practice the other day. It shouldn't. It's nobody in Shreveport should be saying or have no right to say Cuddy said this right here or Cuddy did this, because I ain't. I don't hold conversations with niggas from Shreveport like that enough for niggas to have any type of insight on me anyway or be worried about me. But that ain't the reason, that ain't the problem. The thing is, I brought up a conversation about something. I shared a story the other night, and it touched home with somebody. And they way of telling me that they know that they heard I said something, or they way of letting me know that they fucked up about me, is that they hide behind a fake number and try to pretend it's somebody else, and they mad at something else I said. Knowing damn well you ain't seen nothing on my Facebook timeline that will make anybody upset. Most everything I've been posting over the last month or something been making people laugh. Shit, it's little witty shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been posting no petty shit Just say you heard me talk what I say. You heard me say some of my YouTube channel, and it got your ruffle your feathers. That's all you gotta say. But they ain't gonna let you know who the person is. I don't think. Like I tried to trace back one number. I think it's a WhatsApp number. I think it's one of those WhatsApp numbers, and because like they had text me from it text me with two different numbers, and both numbers I called back, you get the same kind of voicemail when they don't answer the phone. The first number they had text me from was this number right here. I'm gonna show y'all the first number, and I'm gonna say it slow too, and y'all can call that motherfucker. The first number was a 318-873-0377 number. The other number was a 318 number, but the first three digits was different, but the last four digits were still the same. Ain't this crazy? It was 318 blank 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 0377, just like this number was. Only number that was different was the first three numbers. So I know this person using the WhatsApp number to try to text me from two different WhatsApp numbers from their phone. Yeah, like they love somebody sending me threats because of a Facebook post. And then after I posted after I shared this on Facebook to let everybody know how this bozo just texted me and did this. They text me from the other number and said so they know they aware of me sharing this information on Facebook because they say I see you went straight to Facebook with me texting you about. But okay, of course I did. You can't even say who you are. Show your face. You don't even want to pick up the phone and have a conversation. So yeah, I'm gonna display it on Facebook and let everybody see who talking shit. Let the world see. Shit's crazy, man. I just laugh because I know I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't be around nobody. I don't say shit. I, Nobody don't tell people. There was a time when people used to call my phone and just talk about the business just to see what I'm gonna say. And if I say the wrong thing, they gonna go back. Let's get them they get them volume to say something that I said. So now I don't even when a homie or somebody say call me about some shit that's going on back home or some shit in the streets, I don't entertain that shit. I don't subscribe to it. They can't scare me though. Whoever they like you said they tried to scare me. You ain't doing nothing. You just let me know you got my number and you're a stranger. Now, if the nigga was really about that life and really wanted to do something or really that pissed off, if a nigga really that pissed off about me, they'll just say who they are. And they'll call me directly and say, hey, I don't appreciate you doing this, doing that. Why hide behind a number and probably a fake name? And then say you live in a certain neighborhood. Shit's crazy, cuz. Shit's crazy. That shit's weird, man. I kind of hate I did that, man. I let uh I let somebody use my Wi-Fi the other night because they needed to do something, and I think they still kind of like using my Wi-Fi Because they walking down here and they standing in front of my building and they using their phone. So I'm thinking they using my Wi-Fi, man. I might have to put a block on this shit. Yeah, it was written by a female. Come and tell you, there was a part I should have screenshotted. There was a part on the second text, on the second number that I got a text from. There was a part where they say, they said, I don't know what we was going back and forth about something, but they ended up throwing in on the text. Ain't no bitch want to give you no pussy anyway, oh bitch ass nigga. I said, what we talking about? When we brought up bitches and pussy? When we talking about us, me and you talking about doing this to me, and I'm like, okay, do what you gonna do, and blah, blah, this, that, and the other. You a broke ass nigga living in the projects, nigga, you're paying $50 a month for rent. Nigga, you probably living off a female, a fat ass female, let that old sloppy ass bitch, or he's living off your mama. You say you stay in Stony Hill, nigga, so I know where your finances at, nigga. I know you probably drive a hoopty, get the engine light on. A guy when that don't sound like you brought up that right there. Come on, dude. I know it ain't no dude. I mean, it was a female. Almost did a good job trying to present herself as a gangster dude from a neighborhood. Trying to think, cause you can tell they were not trying to say certain stuff that they probably do know about me, but they didn't want to say it because it'd give me a clue to who they might can really be. But it got to that point where they brought up the sex shit and all that. Yeah, that's a female. A nigga won't even. Why a nigga gonna say something like that to another nigga? Huh. Yeah, I probably heard it already, but I will check that motherfucker out. Yeah, I mean, you need if you stay in Stony Vista projects, man, in Stony Hill, man, them blue apartments. Back then they were yellow. I think they got to pay. They changed the color. But if anybody say they stay in Stony Hill, man, and you still living, if you still nothing against nobody. If you live in the projects, I ain't shitting on nobody in the projects. But if you somebody that's still at a certain age and you ain't got out the projects yet, nigga, you let me know, nigga, you still stuck in what you were when you was a teenager. I stayed in the projects before. I ain't been back since. Now somebody just posted. Somebody just my boy Patrick. I'm in this group text with my manager and my homeboy Patrick. He just texted me saying the Mavericks won or some shit, saying some shit. Still stuck. You told me you stay in Stony Hill, nigga. Nigga, I already know what type of nigga I'm dealing with. One thing I do, if you are a Stony Hill project nigga, it tells me I know you might be one of them crazy ass niggas from the projects. I might have to worry about you. But I mean, if some shit ain't adding up. I didn't even know it was Bloods in Stony Hill. The last time I checked, I think it was the time it was some Grape Streets there back in the days, and then it was rolling 60s. I ain't never known there was been no Bloods in Stony Hill. Oh, unless the neighborhood and got diverse. Oh, it's halftime. Okay. I told y'all, man, the Mavs don't go. My 76ers not going. If the Mavs don't go to the playoffs, I'm going for Golden State. I'm rooting for Golden State. What it do, Shawanda Win? Chilling on it, just sharing what happened, my little event that happened to me. I got an anonymous text today from somebody from Shreveport threatening me. That's what I said, Jahad, look what the text say. He said he from Stony Hill. Look what the text say. Look how he greeted, watch what he say. Look out, blood. He say, look out, blood. You see, hey, Shawanda, you seen that post I text on Facebook today? I'm gonna tag your name right now and let you check it out. Lisa seen the shit. You see that text nigga had, and I'm gonna tell you where it might be coming from. So Shawanda, I don't know if you was on. I don't know if you was on the other night, right? Oh, you say you seen it. I don't know if you was on that night when Lisa had brought up. Uh, have anybody blocked me on Facebook, or do I have anybody, or do I block people on Facebook? And I had shared the story about my ex who has me blocked on Facebook, but she started a new page, right? But on her new page, what she did, she used my page to build back up a new page up on friends because she know that we had majority of the same friends, mutual friends. So until she built up her friends list off my page, she blocked me again. Remember I shared that story? Yeah, he might be a crip. He gotta be. To throw me off. So that right there. Check this out, Shawanda. So me sharing that story, and then last night we was talking about relationships and stuff like that. I think I shared another story that kind of related to my one of my past relationships. Today, while I was at work, out of the blue, I get this text. It's an anonymous text from this person saying something about what I post on Facebook. And I'm already knowing I'm already like, what the fuck they talking about? What the fuck I post on Facebook that will make them mad? Unless you mad about me talking about the Carmelo Anthony shit cases going on. Only thing I've been sharing was that and girls fighting on World Star and sharing my life. So I ain't said nothing to post nothing to upset anybody. For them to come back 3 days later or 2 days later, I died and talked about a certain person, and I get this text, it makes me only think it's one person. Because matter of fact, I use the term bozo. Everybody knew I say bozo. I've been saying it. And my ex, she still says it. I'm the reason why she says it. She says it in her posts, her comments, everybody, they say that. That's why everybody texts me and inbox me like, man, you know who that is. It's only one person that says bozo like you said. And I said that could be the case. She got me blocked on Facebook, but she still subscribed to my YouTube channel, or she still watches my live. And maybe she heard me talking about that shit, and she ain't say nothing, but she created this anonymous number and started texting me bullshit today. A situation occurred back in November when I did a show on my Kickback Chit Chat show. I did a show about black athletes dating white women, and I was breaking down why they date white women and why they doing it and all the goods and bads about it. And I brought up my ex in that story. About a week later, I started getting anonymous texts from a Houston number, somebody talking shit to me, talking crazy. Then they stopped. Now the patterns come again. I bring up another story, a situation about the same person, and now I'm getting anonymous texts again of threats. It's either a nigga, because like I said, I don't have no enemies. Not in Shreveport, not in Dallas, not nowhere. Ain't nobody I made mad. Ain't nobody I owe money to. None of that. I ain't no snitch. I ain't never ratted nobody out. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody. I ain't never got nobody lined up. Yeah, that's the crazy part about it. People, I'm blocked on Facebook only because she don't want me to see her post subliminal shit about me, or that way she can say shit without me seeing it. Also, I think she don't want to see me post. She might don't want to see me post pictures of females or have any type of access or visibility to see me with another female because she probably still have feelings. I don't know. But it's easier for her. She might don't be subscribed to my channel no more. She probably just watches the YouTube channel and she probably read the topic and logged into the video and started watching it and she caught the story. And it pissed her off. What it do, Jake in the building? Yeah, she's strange like that though. But that's why I'm single. Y'all see why I'm single? Even she would have did better calling me or texting me saying, hey Jay, do me a favor. Could you not bring up our relationship on your live or something like that? Not that I won't. They don't. Her telling me that maybe I won't talk about it as much. But you can't stop me from telling a story, something that I experienced. If I got to explain something, I can't cover up no stories. It's not like I'm down talking you or making the story bad. I mean, I still always tell people, hey, she can be a great person. She has good ways. She has good minds. She's whatever. But at the end of the day, things can go left a lot. I definitely wasn't expecting a motherfucker to text me saying some shit like that about a post and stuff that I do on Facebook. And the fact that I don't even post on Facebook shit no more. When I used to be real petty and make people laugh, I don't even do shit no more like that. I don't rock people feathers no more. I chill. I'm either sharing something that's informative or I'm making people laugh. I'm not saying that. I'm not even being messy. I'm not being petty. But for me to talk about some shit, man, that I know probably will rock some feathers, if it was to be heard by a certain person, yeah, I understand it coming from that. But don't try to say you got your anger is coming from my Facebook post. Just say you watch my YouTube channel. Yeah, she watching me, man. Yeah, she watching me. I mean, and then guess what? It's a lot of people that's from Shreveport watching me, but don't even speak and don't say nothing. Because they don't want me to know that they tending to me. They don't want to get in the comments and say, hey, Cuddy, hey, Jay, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or hit the like button. They just want to watch me and be quiet and see what I'm talking about and get some information to go run back and tell. They hope they hear something that I say about somebody or something where they can go back and say it to somebody. Well, go back and say this too then. Matter of fact, hit the share button, share it on your Facebook page to all your friends, whoever. You ought to see the comments though, man. People say this nigga let Facebook posts get to him. Female shit, man. These don't even sound like no nigga no more, man. They would have did better just saying they're a female. She probably want to be a nigga anyway, though. Yeah, man, and like I said, she watching me. A lot of people watching me. I don't know who's who no more. That's why I rock by myself, you know. That's why I came on YouTube Live because I've been vibing with the strangers more than I vibe with the motherfuckers on my Facebook friends list. Anyway, you know, some of the homies I still talk to or whatever, people like that, you know. But I don't interact with people that much on Facebook no more because I noticed that Facebook it became a majority of people on my Facebook friends list, they from Shreveport. And it's like it's mess all day on my timeline. And you get your people posting happy shit one day they acting like they TD Jakes, and one day they acting like Bishop. I'm talking about men and women. I mean, you got a woman on here, she'll tell you about everybody be pushing P one day and everybody talking about being mature and being positive and staying out in your lane and stop being messy and shit. Then 2 days later, you'll see them making a big messy ass post about somebody that's the situation they in, shooting subliminal shits to somebody. We're like, damn, what kind of shit this is? It's cool until you do it. It is. It's better to stay to yourself. It's cool. Nobody can talk shit and say how they feel about some situation until it's your turn. You the only one that get out of line on Facebook and talk shit and be negative. And somebody else doing it that you don't care for, it ain't cool no more. I remember it was at the time I went on the street. I was on the spree, man. I was making all type of crazy posts. People was laughing at the shit. They were cool about it. And then I was doing it so much where it started offending people. It started offending people. Even with my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, I was doing the Kickback Chit Chat show. I was doing about 3 episodes a week back then. This is how I started building my channel up faster. And I was getting a lot of news from Shreveport. People were sending me news and situations that was taking place in Shreveport. And here I am way out here in Dallas getting the notes and stuff and informing people on what's going on. And it got to a point where people were like, damn, man, could you stop making videos about Shreveport? Like they feel like I was down talking Shreveport. Just because I keep making videos about them. I said, don't I got the right to talk about a city I'm from and I'm still connected with and tapped in with? These people from Shreveport sending me this shit to talk about. They sending me shit to talk about stuff on my YouTube channel. News and shit. Plus, this what the nigga job is. When I talk about a situation that happened in Portland, you think people in Portland gonna be calling and texting me saying what the fuck you talking about Portland for? You're not from here? TMZ ain't from where they be talking about. They talk about shit. But it's cool when other people do it. They don't want you to do it. These are classmates and family. These are classmates. Most of these people are classmates. We went to school with each other. Some of us used to spend the night at each other's house, man. But this social media life has departed a lot of us. You can tell people who are hanging out. You can tell when people fucking with each other because they tagging each other all the time in every post. They high-fiving and laughing at each other on every post. Social media has divided motherfuckers. That person you used to be cool with and be able to give your opinion to, and they won't get mad at you. You can't give your opinion no more to that motherfucker no more because social media says it's not cool. So you can't disagree with me on social media, but you can disagree with me in real life. You disagree with me on social media in front of millions of people, that don't look right. It's plenty of times that I've said the same shit to a motherfucker in the public, and they never buzzed off this shit. And then all of a sudden I see it on Facebook, it comes out more insulting, I guess. Or they're not cool with it. That's another reason why I got off of Facebook and stopped posting a lot, because people they read your shit the way they want to read it and they want to take it how they want to take it. That's why I like to do videos and shit. That's why I always go live and I get and present my perspective. That way nobody can't misjudge my words and my body language and shit, because I can say something on Facebook by typing it and you can take it how you want to take it. It might be funny and I ain't put LOL at the end. You might take it as an insult. Yeah, I called the number back and everything. They ain't answer. They text from 2 different numbers. It's a WhatsApp number. He texted from 2 different numbers. He tried to make it seem like it was him and his homeboy texting me. But no, it's just one person. I called the number back, they ain't answer. I said, why you want to pick the phone up? They don't want to pick the phone up with them, but he want to text me all day and go back and forth. He said, don't be talking to me. You talking like a bitch. You the one typing me. You the one approached me and came with the bullshit that you're saying that you want to attack me and come in. You have it out for me. Why are you giving me your address to where you stay at when you coming at me? He said he wanted. I said, come to Addis. He go, my address where I'm at all the time. I put the address at where I'm mostly at all the time, where you can easily find me. All right, so they gonna send me their address. Man, anyway, if that nigga was really mad at me about that life, he would have called me, or they would have called me. They would have called me and said, hey, look here, man, I got a problem with you. My name's such and such. I'm from here. I see you be doing this right here, and I don't like that. I don't think it's cool. But they weren't able to do that or say that because they don't have nothing to be mad at me about. So they created a narrative to try to, to poke at me when it didn't make sense, because you look at my Facebook posts, I ain't posting nothing that fits what he's talking about over the last month. What he really wanted to say was their hate, or what they really wanted to say is that I didn't like your YouTube live, which I don't like what you said on your YouTube live the other night. I'm on YouTube live more than anything now. I don't go to my Instagram page. I don't go to my Facebook page that much. Because I'm just. I do not go. I don't even Instagram. I've been gave up on Instagram. When I seen that motherfucker send you a request just to make you follow them back, then they'll unfollow you just so they shit can look real good, have more followers and less people they following. When I realized that shit years ago, I said, fuck following somebody on your Instagram and fuck them following me. Every now and then I'll throw a video up or post myself doing something, man, and I ain't even doing it just for nobody to react on it. I'm just documenting my moments of my life. See, it's gonna be a to be continued tomorrow. Tomorrow they're gonna come with the same shit. They're gonna know I'm at work, and they're gonna start texting me while I'm at work with the same bullshit from another anonymous number. And I'm pretty sure tonight's live is gonna be for something else for them to build off of. Cause they knew I was gonna come back tonight on here to talk about it. If this who I think it is, and the way they've been studying me anyway, they watching me somewhere. Tonight's live is another stimulant for them to come up with some more shit. They watching me on Facebook. They watching me on here. Yeah, I know they got a fake page watching. I know they do. And it ain't even just the fake pages. They got other people that's on people who I consult with, people who it's classmates, it's people who I'm cool, who I call myself cool with. They call themselves cool with me. They getting information from them too. One thing I know, man, women gonna stick up for women. When it comes to a woman and a man, a woman gonna ride with the woman. Just like Mexicans gonna ride with Mexicans and whites gonna ride with whites, women gonna ride with women. Especially if it's somebody it's opposed to somebody they don't care for. Girl, watch what he doing. Watch what he doing. It's been 2 years, man. If you think people been moved on their own shit, nobody probably. I'll be damned if a motherfucking female call me and tell me to go threaten a nigga for her. Because he rather her female. And I wish a female would tell me I need to go do something to a nigga that I don't know. Oh, I ain't stressed. I'm just sharing the situation what happened. I find it funny, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even call them trolls. These ain't trolls. These are motherfucking peons that are being controlled by somebody that's bitter, or they just bitter people themselves. They ain't trolling. I mean, the person where this shit coming from, man, this shit's coming from some shit, man, that I know who it's coming from. And if I wish I had Lakeisha Dyers and some other people that was on that's familiar with the past of what happened in my relationship with this person. They will understand the situation. They already understand the situation because I talked to these ladies earlier today about it. They text me. It's only gonna be one person that's doing this. The term bozo, man. My homeboy said, man, that's your word, ain't it? I said, yeah, that's my word. But somebody still uses it too. Somebody still used the word I use, bozo. It ain't my word. I just say it a lot. And people, their first time hearing it was around me. Hold up. Oh, no, I ain't finna create no fake page. I ain't said nothing about creating no fake page. I'm gonna stay doing what it ain't even about my fucking Facebook. Evidently, this don't even got nothing to do with Facebook. They use the Facebook as a decoy to try to throw me off with the information, how they gathering information. No, you watching my YouTube live, and this is where all this bitterness coming from. You watch my YouTube live, and you try to make it seem like you got it on my Facebook. That way, I won't think you watching me on YouTube. That's all that is right there. They just like there's times it be like 7 people up in here, and I be talking to people, and nobody is saying nothing back, and I'm like, well, all my moderators are gone. They gonna say something to me. They gonna say something to me. She probably still do want me, man, or she probably still have, or she probably can still she probably still just be upset on how the relationship ended. It could be that she might don't want me no more. She just probably she feels disgraced about how it ended. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't found nobody, no man that wants to commit to what she want, because they probably see the same thing that I seen. What better way to keep yourself entertained? Let me antagonize my ex, or spy on him and see what he got going on. And at the time, she probably wasn't even expecting me to bring her name up on the live. She probably was just watching my live just on the strength. And all of a sudden, she hear I bring up our situation, and boom, they probably put her back in turmoil. Now, she's from Shreveport. She live out here in Dallas. Matter of fact, she lives probably 7 minutes north of me. She's out here in the North Dallas area, because we were staying together for 3 years. She moved out here. From San Antonio back in 2000, and we were staying together for 3 years, and then we moved to Plano. Then we left Plano. When we broke up, she went to where she's at now, and I went to my apartment. She actually went to the same apartment complex that I used to live in, that I wanted to move back to. But when she moved over there, I said, well, I can't go over there. But she's still in Dallas. I mean, she still consult herself with the same people who I consult with. That's why I hate the mutual shit. Like I told y'all, she started a new Facebook page, and she used my friends list to build her friend list back up on her new page, because we had the same mutual friends. She at least wanted to still have the same mutual friends we have, and plus who she got, the way you still had the same waves. And she built her shit up. She deleted me. She blocked me again, which I don't care. I just know, because it was at a time when you stroll down your timeline and say people you may know. She kept popping up. I'm like, damn, why she popping up? I thought she had me blocked. I clicked on it. I found out it was a new page, and she was building up friends. And every time I see anybody, I said, damn, she's gaining friends. Every time I see her, she gets 100 new friends. And I noticed most of the friends would be mutual friends of mine. It'd be like 100 friends, 90 mutual friends. You dig what I'm saying? 150 friends, 135 mutual friends. 400 friends, 370 mutual friends. That's how I was getting. Batman, what's up? That's how I was getting. It's getting even crazier when you send a friend request to somebody you ain't never met. This person's from West Dallas. You just know somebody I consulted with. I had on my podcast. You never been to this, still don't even know you, but he's your friend. You got that dude off my page. Then once she got enough friends that she think was cool, she blocked me again, because I stopped seeing her on people you may know. And when I typed her name up just to make sure, she didn't show up again. I said, yeah, she blocked me again. She just used my page to build up her friend list, and to keep herself in tune and tacked on what's going on. Oh, he said, well, the girl that, Katie ain't been on here in a month, dude. Hey, Lisa, I swear to, hey, shout out to Katie, man. But I swear, man, I seen him ask where the girl at. I thought he was talking about the girl I was talking about. just now. He talking about Katie. See, if you wouldn't have ever said Katie is not on here, I wouldn't even knew Batman was talking about Katie. I told y'all, man, out of sight, out of mind. Shout out to Katie, man, but I wasn't even thinking about her, man. I forgot all about her, man. But she's still cool, man. Yeah, she watching now. She got somebody watching now, or somebody they gonna go back and watch. Like I said, it's gonna be something else tomorrow. I'm gonna start getting some more texts tomorrow while I'm at work, based off tonight's live. I shared the shit on Facebook and shit. The motherfucker text me about 30 minutes later talking about what I shared on Facebook. So somebody watching, it's somebody that's watching me on Facebook from Stony Hill. And I'm not leaking out the name, who they say they supposed to be. I'm not gonna do it. Cause I don't know who fuck with who, and I don't know who's with who. You would think people have some type of dignity. They're gonna be like, hey man, nah, I fuck with dude. Dude cool, man. But some people, man, it's why I know it's nobody. Only person I know that will probably put dirt in my name to another nigga is a female that I used to fuck with. And it's not, and I ain't talking about all the females, just a particular female. Ain't no dude that's for Shreveport or anybody around here in Dallas that used to bring my name up. They're gonna have something bad to say about me, or something that I did, or I owe them money, or I'm a snake, or I'm grimy, I'm a leech. They ain't gonna have nothing to say like that. See, everybody laugh. I'm reading the comments on the poster. Everybody, they still laughing at this shit. They laughed at how he called you here. He greeted me with the blood. Say blood. He's like, it's crazy how they bring the gang shit up. Why people bring up the gang shit though, man? Like they try to make that the whole meaning behind everything. So really, the person, what they saying, they more upset with probably they more subscribed to what my street credibility is than anything. I'm down there 50 years old, man. Nobody ain't out here trying to be nobody ain't trying to be no tough guy and no thugger and shit, man, around here, man. That's why you still in the projects. And if it's the woman that I'm talking about, that's probably why you still single and can't find nobody to hold on to you, and you almost 50. Cause of shit like this. We'll be back to talking some fun shit tomorrow, guys. But tonight we just gonna marinate on all this shit right here. I'm trying to make sure I don't end this live or get out here without saying something I really wanted to say because it was some other, I was thinking about so much shit today that I wanted to share with people. I think about Lisa when she was somebody else saying they have an ex that's still infatuated with them. I remember there was a time when I was living with this person. They was always watching those little shows that be on that one channel, on the Discovery channel, the Discovery channel, whatever it is. They be having them fatal attraction shows and all that type of shit like that. It has to do, it be some crazy shit. So I paid attention to a lot of that shit, and that's another thing that kind of like strayed me away. I didn't even really want to. But tonight's show is what I'm talking about tonight is going to open up where this all coming from. and then I'm gonna be back to doing them until they come back me again. I'm not gonna bring it back on the tube. I'm just gonna document everything they say to me. That way, whenever they come around me and something was to happen, boom. This is why I did what I did. All right, the 85 cut. Cut said, relax, man. I'm gonna chill out, y'all. I'm gonna chill out, Cuddy. My bad. What's happening with you, my boy, man? You ain't been on for a while, though. I know you be tired as a motherfucker. It's my weekend off, man. My son them got a game Saturday. They got two games. And they my son's them team 4-0. I be keeping you up late, my bad. Oh yeah. Of course, y'all always make me, y'all part of my decompression. When I get home at night. And I wasn't stressed out tonight. I just wanted to share the story with you guys because I've been laughing all day. And I just felt like, I know I get real passionate when I'm telling stories and I talk, and it seems like I'm stressed out. I really ain't stressed out. I just wanted to bring up a story that really, it was a spin-off from what happened today. Was nothing but just a spin-off from a couple of topics we discussed over the last 2 nights on the live stream, and how what happened on the live stream ended up getting on Facebook or getting to Facebook or got to putting Facebook in the mix. But it is what it is. It's my weekend off. The kids coming over this weekend. We've been invited to go to this park Saturday. Some people, they doing some. My neighbors have invited us to this park Saturday. They want me to bring my kids. So yeah, let's do something to get out the house. But they say it's supposed to be raining. That's what's up, man. It seems like a couple people getting off here, man. It's down to 0 people. Yes, it is, Lisa. Seeing my kids coming around. I told you they rejoiced me. I was just around my son just now. I got after all that shit happened, Lisa. I came back home from work, changed clothes, went and got my son, took him to practice, and I felt good, and I was being admired by all the single mothers that was up there watching their sons practice, and me being the only dad up there watching my son practice. The lady, she pointed out to me the other day at the game. She said, I'm so happy for you. Happy. I said, for what? She said, you look around, you the only dad that's here. Ain't nothing but mothers at this game. Mothers and uncles. I'm the only father at the game. And at practice. It's a dude, one of the players, his granddad be there. 2 of the other kids, they dad's coaches. So, and then you got about 8, 9 different single mothers. And then you got me. I wasn't even really paying attention to how I'm the only parent there that's because his mom takes them to practice on Mondays. I take them on Wednesdays. So when they see me, it's like, okay, I see you. But I ain't never paid attention to it until later she pointed it out. That's why I was telling my homeboy, I said, man, all the single moms be at the game, man. It's one guy, it's one dude, his dad, or I don't know what's going on. His dad and mom be there though, but I think the dad just started showing up just for the humbug, But I don't think the parents are together. But it still looks good that the dad is the mom are there watching their son practice and at the games. But I'm the only father that's that attend the practices beside the kids' fathers as coaches. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Hell yeah, man. Appreciate that, Shawanda. Yeah, I'm always keep doing what I'm doing. Like, hell yeah, that's all I can do, really. Hell, I don't have no distractions. Like I told you, I enjoy coming home and talking to y'all. No telling women come home and talk to y'all about tomorrow. This is just like me having a phone conversation with y'all guys on like on a not like a 3-way, but like on a 10-way. Like we all on the phone together and shit. We talking. That's what I feel like. That's what it feel like to me. What a motherfucker do. Mm-hmm. So that went on tomorrow. Got it. What tomorrow is? Thursday. I know y'all probably tapping out, man. Yeah, it's like being. Yeah, I feel like we developed some type of friendship here. You know, like I feel like Cuddy lives around the block, Lisa lives up the street, Shawanda stay right there, and Jake stays. Jake works with Leo. Well, me and Leo actually work with each other. It's a couple other people to be on here and shit. We see each other. We I got a lot of Shreveport people to be on here. You know that I see every now and then, or we talk to. Then I got people who start like Megan. Y'all seen Megan last night. She stopped by. She supposed to be my podcast co-host, one of them. Or she supposed to come by and just shoot the shit every now and then. But she lives around the corner from me. She hangs out with me at the pool hall or at the bar. She shoots pool. I don't. Well, if you, yeah, we could, but it could be on YouTube unless y'all have 50 subscribers. If you have 50 subscribers, you can go live with me. And if you try and if you want to build up 50 subscribers, I can tell you how to build up 50 subscribers real quick. All you got to do is just click on your go to your YouTube channel and click on the little plus sign and and click on shorts. Shorts is like reels and YouTube stories and Facebook stories and Instagram stories. Just do a little video of you dancing or pictures or whatever. You have your own little music, post it up, and you'll get subscribers every time you might get 5, 6 subscribers every time you post a short. And the next thing you know, you got 50 subscribers, you can go live. I know me and Miss Dunn One, we can go live because she got like 50 some subscribers. All right, Lisa, good night. Appreciate you for stopping by. I know Cuddy, he finna fall back too. He gotta get up. Uh, I enjoyed all you guys tonight, you know, and I appreciate y'all for hearing me, y'all listening to me. I had to break down y'all my story today on what happened. I don't know where this shit's coming from, to be honest with you, and I'm definitely not knowing where it's going. But I know I'm gonna get, like Shawanda said, I'm gonna stay doing what I do, cause I ain't doing nothing wrong, and that's all I can do. It's gonna be some more shit I say on the live stream or on one of my podcasts, one of my shows I do. It's gonna be something else I say that's gonna make somebody mad. I know every time I do a video, I create an enemy and I create a fan. So it is what it is. I'm not doing it on purpose. It just is what it is. Um, I might have a guest that's gonna might say some offensive that you don't like. Um, you just can't you take that out on me. Well, all right, guys, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for showing y'all love and stopping by. I'll catch you on the flip side, which will be tomorrow night. And I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. I'm going to holler at y'all.